Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Lauren here. Before we get to Dr. Umar's shenanigans, I want y'all to realize and to know me for who I am, okay? And who I am is I said what I said the first time. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead, do a little bit of research, and then we'll jump into some jokes with Dr. Umar. Like, share, and subscribe to this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Enjoy. Alright guys, so number one, remember yesterday when I showed you that there is a vacant program list, okay? There's a fee structure and there's a one-time fee waiver for those that are registered on this list. So each year you have a fee to pay, you guys, but if you show these people that you are doing repairs and you are doing what you need to do, they will waive that fee. Okay guys, so let's look here. You guys mean to tell me that Dr. Umar has been on this vacant list for 4 years and the only permit that he's gotten, you guys, was a fire permit in July of 2020? Are you kidding me? Really, you guys? 4 years and the only thing you got was when there was a fire, an accidental, allegedly fire? Really, guys? Alrighty guys, so obviously these parcel numbers are the same, but they are listed as different names. So remember when we called the school in the summertime and the lady told me that she thought it was Moyer Academy and not FDMG? Here we are guys, clearly they leave the names the same, but they keep the same number. For some odd reason here, Dr. Umar is naming this school Douglas, Frederick, and Garvey, and it's active. As you guys can see, active, active, complete, complete, active, active, active. It stays active, okay, guys? The city is basically saying, you guys, we know this is an abandoned property, but whatever. If we could get 2 G's a year for it, we will. Give me something. But Dr. Umar is trying to duck and dodge those fees, but still portray to you guys that the school is being worked on. Now, for those saying that I was totally wrong, Umar was not referring to a building inspection, even though he said inspection, state inspection, and that he was referring to the IRS. You guys, let's think about this. If the buildings are vacant, and the IRS is auditing you using your tax returns, how on God's green earth was he talking to someone in Pennsylvania about an audit for a vacant building in Delaware? Really? Riddle me that. Like, really? IRS wouldn't use lingo like we passed or failed. They are looking at your financials. They are looking at your tax returns. How did everyone get a stimulus this year, you guys? They looked at your tax returns to make sure that you are a tax-paying citizen before they give you money. Hello? I'm not sure why even after all this research, Dr. Umar just doesn't tell the truth. The truth would be more believable than what he's saying. Listen, y'all, the school is vacant right now, and in order for me to get it rented and leased properly, I need the money, and I have to pay these fees every year. Here is the fee schedule, and I need help. Doesn't that sound better than the school is going to be open by New Year's? HVAC needs to be done, plumbing needs to be done, electricity needs to be done, but it's going to be open by New Year's. Like, really? Come on, guys. Are you serious? The truth is actually more believable than what he's telling us. Alrighty guys, so for dramatic effect, we're just going to watch this video. This was a video where Umar was saying he was being fully transparent on the funds. We know the facts. We know the school is on a vacant list. We know there couldn't possibly have been an audit on any taxes. But okay guys, let's go ahead and watch and be entertained. Enjoy.
Transparency. $750,000 transparency. Well, 2/3 of it, more than 2/3 of it, went to the school. Somebody told Brother Lord Jamal that the school cost $400,000. I don't know who told him that lie, but it just goes to show people don't know what the hell they be talking about. So the little bit of chump change that was left We're trying to stretch that as much as we can to get that electric repaired. We're trying to stretch that as much as we can to get the plumbing repaired. We're trying to stretch that as much as we can to get that fire alarm system repaired.
Really, you guys? You guys watched my video, right? Where we saw all of the forms that the contractors need to fill out and give to the city with proper blueprints. Really? Wow.
We're trying to stretch that as much as we can to get that sprinkler system repaired. We don't have enough for HVAC. That's the transparency. Transparency is we bought a 4 building campus with your money. Transparency is with the leftover money we've been paying for the upkeep and security of the campus, as well as the roof repair.
Upkeep and security of a vacant building, you guys. Listen, don't get me wrong. Cities want vacant buildings occupied and used. They don't want to have arson. They don't want to have crime. They don't want to have people, homeless people, just hanging out in there. They want their cities to look nice and bountiful, okay? So I get it. But he's literally sitting here lying to you guys.
And now we're working on electricity, plumbing, sprinkler system, fire alarm. And the transparency is we will not finish the school if we don't get more donations because we cannot afford the HVAC right now.
Is it really the HVAC? Sir, we need to get it off the vacant list first before we could do any of that. Ay, ay, ay.
In fact, I got another HVAC bid today. I got another HVAC bid today. Transparency. Let me give you coons some transparency. Guess how much the bid was that I received today for the HVAC plus plumbing? Because some HVACers are also licensed in plumbing. Some plumbing are also licensed in HVAC. Guess
You guys think that these HVAC people and plumbing people said, all right, sir, went up in there, looked around, said what they can and can't do. Really? Nobody said, hey, this is on the vacant list.
what the quote was I got today. $285,000 to repair the HVAC and the plumbing. Let me give you a little more transparency.
He's so stupid, you guys. Like I said, the truth will set you free. He would do so much better telling y'all the truth because remember, guys, I told you that the city has, depending on how much their repairs are going to cost, that's how much the fees are going to be towards the city. Okay, guys, it's a certain amount. He's out here saying 200,000, sir. You might as well tell the people that it's fees associated with the fees. That's the facts. That's true. You're just lying for no reason because you have no intention of fixing up this school at all.
HVAC is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. On the top of the Marcus Garvey School, there is a large heating and air conditioning unit on the top of the school. I heard it weighs about, I don't know, 500 pounds.
All of this is personal problems, sir. When you asked for the donations the first time, you should have budgeted all of this into it. You're not going to beg, beg, beg. Then when you get to it and see what's on the roof, you got another problem and you need to beg some more. Personal problem.
Or something like that. Might be more. Somebody said something like a half ton. I don't know. But it's this large unit that was stripped and vandalized before we bought the school. We have to get a crane. Everybody knows what a crane is? The crane is that construction vehicle that lifts very, I believe they call that the crane, that lifts the very heavy stuff. Like if you got a statue and you got to raise it up to the top of the roof or something, that I think that's called a crane, right? My construction people, the machine that lifts heavy stuff and puts it where it needs to go. Well, I
Deflecting. Really? All this is unnecessary chatter.
was told by the HVACers that we have to get a crane, get the blocked off, and we got to get the crane to lift up the HVAC unit because it's too heavy.
That's fine, but why wasn't this budgeted into what you're asking for? Why are you telling me about this now? This is like somebody asking you for $20 and then they come back like, oh, I forgot I need 50 more. Like, sir, you asked for $20. What do you really need? Now that you see that I gave you $20, you want more.
The human being cannot move it. 10 men can't move that unit, I was told. So we got to get the crane to lift up the old unit, bring it down. That's going to cost money. And then we got to pay the crane to come back, put the new unit and put it on top. That's just for the small school. And you can't have the small school without the small gym.
Personal challenge. But guys, let's go back to this vacant building list. Both of the schools are on it. 610 and 611 East 17th Street. He's lying to your face.
So on the small gym, we have a heating unit, but it didn't have an air condition with it. So we got to get the crane to take that off the side of the small gym, the Nat Turner gym, and then we got to put the new unit on it.
Right, but you literally sat in front of us and told us that you searched high and low for the best school, the best location, the best value for our children to have the best, the best, the best. And now you need to take off this with a crane, put the old one back, and put the new one in. And then you sound like bruh, man. Like, really?
And let me also let you guys know this. The unit for the gym is going to be more expensive than the old unit because the old unit was only heat. It didn't have AC. The old unit was only heat. It didn't have AC.
We already looked at the paperwork at what you need to have for certain buildings in Delaware, and AC was on it. Now you gonna lie on these people? Ooh, baby.
The old unit was only heat. It didn't have AC. So the new unit is going to cost more money because it's going to be AC plus heat. And in order to operate the new unit, we have to run an additional line of electricity from the small school to the small gym because the new unit is going to require more power to operate than the old unit. So we got to
Personal challenge. Personal challenges. Nobody thinks this is a personal challenge. You should have looked at all of this before you asked us for our money.
pay the electrician to run a new line to make sure the new heating and cooling unit on the side of the small gym can operate with enough power. That's coming straight from the engineers. That's coming, the ones we paid $25,000 to get the plans reviewed and upgraded.
Really? You guys are gonna sit here and believe that he paid $25,000 for them to review the plans and upgrade it, and that's what the damn city asked for already? He has no intention of doing the right thing, you guys. Oh my God.
Transparency, $25,000 to the engineering firm to upgrade the plans that were done back in 2011. Mr.
Dr. Umar is literally asking people for $50 a month, and y'all are going to believe that he paid $25,000 for somebody to look at some damn pieces of paper? Look at the face. Is this person telling the truth? No.
and Mrs. Transparency. So, what is going to happen right now, Dr. Umar? I'm going to exhaust all of our funds. I'm telling you right now, transparency. I'm going to exhaust all of our remaining funds on the electric, the fire alarm, the sprinkler alarm, and possibly the plumbing if we have anything left.
Why? Because we already saw the paperwork that you're going to need to pass any inspection. So what do you mean if you have money left? You have to do it, sir, to get the school up and running. Are you guys seriously like, I'm so sick of this person. Oh my God.
I'm going to exhaust all the funds. We will go down to zero. Okay? And once we get to zero, that school will sit there until we raise the 200 plus thousand needed to repair the HVAC.
Oh, baby. Not beg and get an attitude, honey. Begging with an attitude.
Okay. And the reason I'm saying 200 plus is every HVAC estimate I've gotten 3 or 4. Every HVAC
He's so stupid, y'all. I would have went online and printed off them damn forms and showed y'all them damn forms, what I needed exactly what the city is asking for. You're gonna come up in front of me with no documentation, no nothing, just your mouth, and I'm supposed to give you $200,000 after you ran off with the rest, the millions.
estimate I've gotten, none of them have been less than 200 plus $1,000. None of them. We got
Snitching, and the city is gonna be like, okay, sir, we want our percentage. I told you the city charges by how much you charge these people.
285, we got like 250. So no matter how you look at it, brothers and sisters, no matter how you look at, thank you, Sister Peaches, no matter how you
Not Sister Peaches.
look at it, brothers and sisters, no matter how you look at it, we got to raise 200K to finish the small school. You want some
There you go. He slid it in there, y'all. Just a small school. The small school that's on the vacant list in the city.
transparency? There you go. Now, let me clear up something else. I don't know, ain't no transparency left. You just got it all right there. We're going to spend the last penny on electric, sprinkler, fire, maybe plumbing if we
He was better off just telling the truth. Like I said, y'all. The building is on the vacant list and we need to pay the fees and we need to raise some more money to get it right, guys.
can afford it. But the HVAC, don't have enough money for that. We have nothing for that once we pay for the other systems. So that school will sit until we raise 200 and at least $40,000 for the HVAC system. That's why I started the Loyal Donor Club, because I don't
Nope.
want us to stop once we start.
Nope. I'm not doing it. I can't take no more. Not the Loyal Donors Club where you want people to pay $50, $100, $250 a month, $1,000 a month. Yeah, he could kiss my behind, y'all. I can't take no more. We're gonna finish part 2 tomorrow. Dr. Umar is a sick man. Sick, sick, sick. The truth will set you free, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lion King. Alrighty now. All right, y'all. So now I'm going to take you back. So he said what he said in this first part. Okay, guys? Now let's take it back. Remember when I told you there's a one-time fee waiver if you tell these people that you are renovating or fixing things up. Okay, guys? Let's look here. What does this say? $0 for a fee for this vacant building, because he's telling these folks that he's remodeling it and he's not doing a goddamn thing. The city is requiring you to have a proper contractor to fill out the proper paperwork, and you're literally sitting here naming Douglas, Frederick, and Garvey as the contractor. Y'all, get this man out my face. I just cannot. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Dr. Umar is a hot mess. Part 2 will be up soon, y'all. Have a blessed evening. Take care. Love ya. I'm out.